Hey everyone, Ken here with Couture. In today's project, we're going to show you how to add layers to any project. We will be using our board and pillar stand, which is $19.99 and can be used either horizontally or vertically with the peg system. The butterfly transfer will look great on this board. For paste, we'll be using peacock, grape soda, and couture teal. Other tools include scissors, the small and mini squeegee, multi-tool, which helps clean your paste and get those small parts. Our fuzzing cloth allows you to fuzz your transfer and dry it for reuse. All of our transfers come with white lines that give you the cutting marks for the transfer. Cut apart the butterfly transfer and put in piles of grouping of how the butterflies will go on the board. We'll start by removing the peg system off the chalkboard. Grab your fuzzing cloth and get ready to fuzz our butterflies. These are all numbered with A1, A2, and B1, B2. Start by fuzzing the transfer between 3 to 5 times. We fuzz the transfers so they do not curl when we remove them from the board. Starting with the couture teal, let's add our first layer to these butterflies. Put an ample amount onto the transfers and using that mini squeegee, remove all the excess and put back into the jar. Gently peel and clean. Because we are working with layers, it is really important to make sure to dry each layer. I use a hair dryer on the cold setting. And once again, you want to make sure this is pretty dry. Starting with our next layer, we will use A2 and B2. Use our fuzzing cloth to fuzz up these transfers between 5 to 6 times. You want to make sure that this does not pull up your first layer of paste. Locate the registration marks and make sure this is lined up. You can also try lining it up just with sight. The smaller butterfly also has a second layer that we will line up. Once we have it positioned, we'll take our grape soda and using the mini cute little squeegees, apply a good ample amount of the paste, remove the excess, and peel off our second layer of transfers. Voila! The big butterfly at this point is all finished and we can concentrate on the smaller butterfly. Because we're adding more layers, we're going to dry that layer and make sure it is nice and clean. We can remove the registration marks on the big butterfly and grab B3. Using that fuzzing cloth, we will fuzz it about 5 times and layer this one onto our small butterfly. I cannot stress enough, that fuzzing cloth is so important and at $7.99 retail, it is a great purchase. The next layer, we will use our peacock chalkology paste. I love this color. And because it's a smaller area, I'm just going to use the multi-tool, the detailed point of the multi-tool to remove the paste. And look at that. It just looks amazing. Because we have one more layer, we will use our hairdryer on the cool setting one more time and grab B4. Using the fuzzing cloth, we will fuzz this transfer up and line it up. Now this gives us our outline of the butterfly, which I thought would look great with grape soda. So I will use the multi-tool because it's not a big area. The multi-tool is great because it has that detailed in and you can remove the paste and look at how cute this butterfly is. We do have one more layer and it's a single layer butterfly. So I want to make sure we really dry both those butterflies great. Grab the C1 and fuzz it up about 5 times. And this time we will use the couture teal again. I just love this color. Remove the excess and look at how great that looks. We'll hit the project one more time with that cool setting on our hair dryer and remove the registration marks on our smaller butterfly and clean everything up. Use that drying part of the fuzzing cloth. Put our pillar back on with the peg system in place. And let's take a final look at this amazing project. Now, this project had a lot of pieces to it, and I don't actually keep the backing. I use our backing sheets, which have a shiny side and a dull side. The shiny side, you can put as many pieces of your transfer on there. This is great for transfers that have a lot of pieces so they don't get lost. It is perfect. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's project. Make sure to check out my website and do all of your Couture shopping. If you have any questions, let me know. Have a great day. Thanks.